It's one. That's pretty good, actually. Okay.
All right.
Why not? The heck are we doing? Right, escaping. We got into the kitchen.
We got into the kitchen. We were
Right.
just about to start off our next
Yeah.
escape room.
New day. New coding. New session. 199. More death. More despair.
More death, more despair. Speaking of which, I
yeah.
should probably at some point play through Danganronpa.
Yes. They're fun. All of them. Weird, wacky nonsense all the time.
Maybe with the Switch release, they just
this,
announced
10,
I might.
That's important. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad one to go
10.
through. Okay, that's gonna be important later. Not a bad time to go for it then. The square. You know what? Yeah, yeah. If you make a plate square, it's fancier.
I never understood that. Maybe it's an angular thing.
Well, yeah, appetizers. I guess it's because,
Appetizers come.
if you have the plates are commonly circular. So making that square is like, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That had to have been a localization thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe he did that.
Oh, yeah, they did.
All right.
Wow. Pot looks like it's made out of silver. Does silver have like a taste to it? I don't think it does.
I'd imagine a unique metallic taste that you could only get from silver, but nothing more than that.
Wonder if it would be good for tea. The hot watch, we should be moving on. All right. Well, that's that. Oh wait, hold on. I think I saw something here. Yeah. Oh, nope. Got a bunch of good stuff in it, but doesn't look like code or anything like that. All right. Well.
So do we want to
click on them individually. Sure. Oh.
To go through this, do we want to read through only the story dialogue and skim through this the puzzles?
Story dialogue, I think, is important enough that we should read through. Puzzle dialogue is tricky because there will be points of like we should read this. Jeez. Good thing we enabled it.
You'll never. Yeah, I was about to say you can never lose it.
And then occasionally, this weird, dumb dialogue we get, like the "Excuse me, princess" here and there. For the most part, this is a skimmable.
Okay.
There's usually not much they say that we have to use to solve it. They do give hints though if you keep failing a puzzle sometimes. So that's helpful. We could purposely fail to get those, but honestly, we may not need help. Purposely failing. We might just do it naturally. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, with the nature of you not playing it for a while and me not knowing anything about this game, failure is probably gonna happen once or twice.
And just us just kind of skimming here and there. Bottle. Oh, cooking oil. Mississippi. You know what? Fair enough. Not usually the first idea when you say cooking oil. I think cooking, but sure. Did we just grab those or did we move them? Whatever. Nothing here. Or cans. Yep. Oh, the pantry. Yeah. Pantry. Did we actually get that as an item? No. We just moved that seat, I guess, for whatever reason. Oh, it's like a...
Is that openable?
Oh, look at this. A knife.
That fucking murder weapon.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, dialogue. Oh yeah, Japanese. I was trying Japanese though. I think
we had in Japanese.
Futile. Alright, don't be ominous on me now. We just met. Futile. Oh wait, useless, pointless. Oh, like my life. Any particular reason you want to bring that up? I wonder if futile was actually said in English and the Japanese part,
I wonder.
Yeah. About futility. Yeah, it said futility.
It's a pun.
Essentially.
Futile utility.
Yeah. Utility. It's something to do with the Titanic. Yep, there you go. Let's go back to Titanic.
It's always the fucking Titanic.
You know anything about Titanic, Dwayne? Because we're gonna learn.
Fucking more than I need to and would like to. So the sinking of the Titanic was predicted.
You know what? And say no, because we want all that dialogue. I don't know if he skips it. I don't think he skips it though. What is it? In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. That's a very American name.
That's a very American name.
Morgan Robertson. The story is about a big cruise ship
Anglo
filling with an iceberg and sinking. Like Morgan isn't really American, though. I think it's more like you said, Anglo something.
Yeah, from
Robertson though.
Robertson is fucking American as shit.
It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and location of the damage. Everything matches Titanic almost exactly, like a Simpsons episode. It's crazy.
Like a Simpsons episode.
You probably go find a lot of the compilation of time Simpsons predicted the future, right?
Oh, those come out every year. Like, no lie.
Yeah.
Because they continue to make seasons for it and refuse to let that horse die.
Yeah. So
every year
inevitably
there's a new
something
one.
they predict.
Mm-hmm.
14
if
years
you're on
before
long
Titanic.
enough.
That's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Okay. Both them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892.
It's almost as if they thought this was a bad idea.
Yeah, it's like general amount of people kept thinking it was a bad idea. It could have seen the incident before it even happened. Weird. Steve wrote two stories that had distinctly similar to Titanic disaster. In one, I missed that one. It's a log. Yeah, there it is. In one, two ships collided, and the many passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. The other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank. I mean, I'll give you that. It seems a little weird, but I don't know. I need a lot more evidence before you tell me some crazy coincidence stuff. Now, come on, let's go find the Egyptian mummy.
Almost as if, the common man thinking about the way ships work, could have foresaw whatever the fuck they did was a terrible idea.
Yeah, and let's not forget the real reason this Titanic sank was because it was cursed. Carrying the Egyptian mummy or whatever it was. Come on. Pretty much. It's classic stuff.
I keep forgetting that that's one of them.
Yeah, no, that was
I keep forgetting that's one of them.
What if you had the ability to do automatic writing? Are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing? Is that a thing? I like myths.
I guess, kind of like, you know how people conjure spirits and they use Ouija boards and notes and cards to do it? I guess writing actual letters is another thing.
I mean, there's those times when people like have dreams and the dreams are so vivid they just make stories after them or something like that. Or they have a conundrum and they use dreams to solve it. I don't remember what it was. I think someone like was working with a space rover or one of the space landing crafts, and basically they had just everything, all the work strewn about, and then went to sleep and just had a dream where it was completed and worked, and they just copied the dream designs. So I don't know, maybe something like that.
Seen stuff like that happen. The subconscious is an amazing thing. You could think of a lot of good shit when you're subconscious.
The Steed dude. That does not sound like a name. What this thing? Nobody had died on the Titanic. There are automatic writings about being possessed by dead people. Who the hell possessed them? Yeah, that's the logic train we should follow. If he's possessed by a dead dude and they're not dead yet, how he possessed?
Obviously, the dead dude's a time traveler. He went back to warn his fellow man.
Oh shit, man.
Seems really upset.
Seems pretty dumb to write a story about it instead of doing other stuff. That's not it.
Made our
I think
girlfriend mad.
He really likes the occult stuff like this, the mythos and the weird stories.
But kind of
also, cute. We're also still trapped in a death puzzle room.
Slowly sinking ship.
Yeah, I obviously talk about Titanic, another sinking ship. Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing. Now we really lost him. What are you smoking, crack? But that's beside the point.
That is an unrelated question.
Yes. Thank you. I would hope you do not ask that in the future, and leave my drug addiction problems to myself. He's a Steed in Titanic. He just broke down what he saw with his own eyes. 20 years before it happened. So this. Let me talk to some other guy. Okay, just ignore this. Pin this. We'll talk about it later. And we'll talk about it later. Alright, look at that.
Let's.
We're really in trouble.
What the fuck?
I'm repeating myself. This is really a futility moment. That blade is so rusty. No, we can't cut a damn thing with a knife like this. What kind of thing? We probably have to sharpen the knife. Okay. Yeah, no.
Probably.
Pinning that Titanic talk. Because boy howdy, will they love the Titanic later. Books
We might want to hold on to that knife though. I feel like we might need it for our mystery captive. You know, maybe he hasn't gotten his tetanus shots yet. Just shove it in him.
Yep, a trash can. There's nothing inside of it. No better than me for rotten food, I suppose. I mean, we could eat rotten food.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, thing in there. Thinking through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I need to just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my, I don't want to crash and do anything. Ah, I would have thought of you. Squeeze me.
Squeeze me. Oh, that's disgusting.
God, was that a thing back in the days?
It was a thing back in that time frame.
Does it feel colder in here?
Oh, it's almost as if, you know, water might be rushing in.
Possible. Probably should not be here. That's up. One pin coriander there. Coriander is the bowl, right? But like with holes, I believe.
I believe it's, yeah, a colander. Designed to drain out the water as you wash stuff out.
Not great for soup. The plates everywhere. Okay. Anything else in here?
Mean, anything can be a soup bowl if you try hard enough.
Fair enough. Thick noodles, that'll help it. What this drawer is?
Yeah.
That'll go on the top of the grill. You make it like this so the fat and juice drip off the meat when it cooks. Okay. It's a grill.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, check. Sealed shut. Where the coal goes. Oh. Can I open this? It's stuck too. This was all part of Zero's plan. Kind of hard to believe there's a chef on board. That could be. You never know. The wacky sip. Could be anything on this sip. Seasonings. Got some.
What if his whole plan was
here.
just uprooted because there just happened to be a guy he missed?
Oh, man, this puzzle is so tough. Oh, is that the expert jigsaw puzzlist, the John Supreme? Damn, missed that one. Know that thing where you're looking?
This guy that just happens to have intricate knowledge of the whole fucking ship.
I don't think we have anything for this right now, so we're gonna
no. Try. I wonder if those plates and thing will play a key.
Yeah, we don't have key cards for whatever this is. So
the key card's probably in that locked safe.
Yeah. Anything else around here? This is the door we came in. Yeah,
that's the door you went through for the knife and the cheese door.
Door up here. This. Some plates. What's this one? Is that redstone? Ah.
Oh, sick! You can sharpen the knife.
Sharpen the knife. Us, an amateur.
Yeah.
Sharpen a knife on a redstone.
No.
Oh god. It's not easy. I don't think the common person can just get a redstone, get a knife, and go, watch this. Especially when the knife is rusted. I feel like adding water is a problem in its own right. So we have to. Yeah, that's that. This one. Nope.
I guess so, huh?
Here. Anything there? That's that. It's a different one. The same one. Okay. I think that's about it. Actually.
What do we have right now? The oil, the knife, and the whetstone, right?
Yeah. So we might be able to combine. Let's search this real quick. A whetstone. What can I do with that? Also, there's no grade on this whetstone. I think it just is whetstone, and that's it.
Oh.
Then we'll never get out of here. Oh, I guess that would be bad, huh? Whetstone only gonna be useful if we need to sharpen something. Okay. Yeah, there's no like grading on this, so it's just whetstone of unknown, I guess, hardness.
Of unknown origins.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can we combine it with the knife by itself?
Oh, sounds like it's going through. All right.
You can sharpen by this second. It cuts me pretty good with this. Oh, fucking jeez.
Oh, it just gets rid of all the rest. Cool.
Man, I wish I was that good at that. Look at that.
I wish my whetstone got rid of rust.
Jeez, and I did use the whetstone though. It was those sponges that absorb the dirt but disappear slowly over time. But I got a knife now.
Was there anything we saw that we could cut?
This. The bolt, and it's really rusty. Will this even open? We won't know till we try. Let's give it a shot. We're very.
Oh, you know what? The oil's probably used for that.
I'm gonna assume so. Yeah. Very happy or lucky. Damn, no dice.
Yeah, we're pretty nonchalantly solving these puzzles for the fact that our lives are at stake.
Well, buds, of course. Maybe if I put some oil on it. Yeah. We just like having fun and talking. There's a bunch of zany people having fun, you know. A little bit of oil and son of a bitch. Hey, there it is. The oil wasn't actually necessary. Just the swearing would have worked. You little bastard. You jump A.
I wonder if there was like a mallet. We could just knocked it off.
Honestly, probably.
It probably wouldn't have lasted too long.
What do we have in this room? Some trash. We got pots and pans. You know what? The one pin.
The bread roller would have did it.
That would have done good. Yeah, I know you had everything we need.
Smack it a couple times. Okay.
All right. Open the door. What's in here? Oh, it's a freezer.
Oh, it's freezer.
It's cold in here. What is this place?
Oh, you mean what is this place?
It's a freezer. I'm surprised it has power. I think you're slipping all that, right?
With that outfit, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, like it's skin
game
tight.
From a T for teen. Is this a T for teen game? It'll turn it from T to T to M real quick.
I think T, yeah. Yeah. Just don't look this way. Turn around.
Just don't look this way.
Yeah. I'll have to pass this phone. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
My nips will not be showing through
this.
It's
cold in here. If you were just a little bit ago, you should stay outside. You got this. Yeah, it's true, actually. Although the cold is nice when you have a fever, you know. You're not supposed to.
Sometimes.
Being in the cold, but you know, it's nice sometimes. I'm fine. The fever's gone anyway. But, oh.
Of course.
Oh, look at that. That's not good.
Now we could freeze to death.
Yeah, that's a real problem. It was leaking coolant. Where does it even go? It's just a cable that extends out from it. There's no like valve intake anywhere. It's just there.
Yeah.
That's also very precisely frozen.
I want to understand how you. I know, game rules, anime rules, whatever the fuck. I want to understand how you could get a clear one like that.
Clear ice? Sure? Or like perfectly frozen?
I don't think it's perfectly frozen. You might be able to.
What's going on? Door won't open. Open it for your side. Well, it's frozen.
Yeah, why not say that?
Yeah. You got more people in there. You figure it out. Yeah, fair enough. But also, you could keep trying.
All right. You know what?
All right. We could talk. We could try to figure it out. Find a way up.
I mean, you could take the take that tea kettle, put some water in it. Maybe the furnace was on, wasn't it? The oven. You could
I think it might have been. Yeah.
Boil that water a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Let's figure something out. Take a look around this room, okay? Right. So now we have an escape room in our escape room.
Cool. Is this a fail state? Are you like able to die in here?
I don't think so. I think there's no real fail state ever.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. There's water leaking from this pipe. Looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze it in place. Water actually seems almost warm. Oh, okay. That could be useful. Warm water. No good. Can't hit it. Gonna break. Seems more of a sock, you know? More of a sock. So we want to bash it?
I'm assuming so. But you'd have to do something with that ice first.
These are like pipe. It's like piping for the sip almost, but they're using it as storage.
They probably had some extra tubing pipes. Didn't go anywhere, and they just screwed them in.
Fair. Cheap. Like port.
Yeah.
A tag or something. I guess it would prevent it from rocking the sip in general. Oh.
That's probably for the oven.
Put in that meat. Something written. It can't read like this, but we try and pull it out. Probably whip. You need to frost it. All right. Fair enough.
All right.
There's this
and what's
thing.
Up with that little?
Oh, it's like a extra supply thing. Water bottle.
A frozen water bottle.
Yes, it is. This is the water bottle. All right.
Next, pretty small.
Anything big in there. Okay. What's this? I just lost stuff in general. Alright. I mean, that rope could be valuable in the future, but okay, we'll just leave it.
That rope could definitely be valuable in the future. There's literally no reason why you would never have rope.
Refrigerator. Oh, dry ice.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah. And to make that stuff cause an explosion, if you sit in something that's airtight, explode. Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You should never understate the power of expanding gas.
How the fuck?
Okay.
What school did you go to where you experimented with explosive dry ice?
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right? Yeah. Wonder how warm it has to get for turn back into gas again. Anyways, food you might be able to use to get out of here. Sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. You know that?
Look at you just pulling that out of nowhere.
Yeah. Alright. Someone studied. Any woman that it would turn to gas and lower it would come to solid. You know that? I'm the queen of random knowledge. That's a
okay.
That's a title.
I guess.
That's up when you're showing off. I'll go mumble mumble. Oh my, that's cold. That's bad.
That's real bad.
That's right. Look at that fucking teasing face right there. And you know it's kind of weird. Yeah. Liquid first? No. I was referring to we should probably be getting out of here. Weird, but he meant the dry ice. It did seem.
He wanted out of the freezer now. It did seem rather random.
It does seem rather odd. It's kind of weird. But it can turn to liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure, it won't turn to liquid, right? That's right. Oop. That's right. Instead of melting, we'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one. That is weird. Also freezing. Water is liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. Again, just pull that out.
Yeah, okay.
So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? A lot of that's going to happen too, by the way. Just poor knowledge. It's a kind of
makes sense.
Turns
got
to
a lot of
liquid
heads
when it goes
here.
to above 30 degrees. I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees. Ice with a melting point at 96 degrees. That would suck.
Yeah,
Serve no
yeah,
purpose.
It would.
I mean, there's water that freezes at 96 degrees. We could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. Yeah, okay. So what 96 degrees called? It's called Ice 9. I actually did read the book this was based off of. It's kind of interesting, yeah. Originally, Ice 9 was made up of substance invented by a science fiction author. Recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists. The author is Kurt Vonnegut. I might have said that last session. Again, though, the substance actually exists. I don't know about that. Hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9 or is it water? Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it's solidified. You can think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Yeah, think of like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? Really on this tangent, by the way. Depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different. So you're saying normal water in this ice 9 not like that? Yep. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? Fucking. Did you know about that? Did you know about glycerin?
I did not know about that.
Oh, you're gonna learn some glycerin. For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But wherever they did, it never crystallized. What is glycerin? Level 1 day 1920.
I forget. I haven't heard glycerin in a long time.
Is that the explosive? No. Well, nitro glycerin, I'm sure, but what is glycerin by itself, I suppose? An insect it's got to have crystallized during the trip. Thanks to around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin asked for seeds. A seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance, by the way. In case you didn't know. When it stayed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystals naturally, when cooled to less than 64 degrees, before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. Again, I don't know about validity of any of these things, but look it up later. It refused to crystallize, but once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like all glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. Yo, did you... This is the real pseudoscience we're getting into.
This is some mitochondria powerhouse of the cell bullshit.
And now it's happening everywhere. Was honestly first was kind of annoyed. Let's go with the press. Why not? That's pretty interesting, but what does it have to do with Ice 9? By extension, what's it got to do with us in the freezer? What you're saying is that's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean. A lot like, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man, it'd be the end of the world, which is also the premise of the book. Anyway, we're not going to have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough. That I don't think we get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here. We can't be screwing around anymore. We're dying here. Okay, get it back on topic, team.
You know, before my nips fall off, literally.
Again, look, I didn't have nips to begin with. It was a condition. Don't make fun of me. Get cracking, all right? We gotta find a way out of here.
Oh, funny Santa. Iceland is the green one. Greenland is the ice one.
What an asshole! Fucking wants to get out of here and survive. What a bitch. We can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer. Alright, so we got...
I just looked up glycerol.
Okay.
Glycerin. It's a byproduct of when they make soap. It's just a colorless sweet liquid, and they just use it to make other stuff like laxatives and antifreeze and explosives and shit.
Okay. I would see if we look into that crystallization if that's real.
See,
but I feel like that might not be something you just come together with. And you combine this and this. No.
Oh, it's apparently a thing people look up. The crystallization history or the crystallization myth. And it takes me to scholarly articles of glycerin. And then the first non-scholarly article has the picture of the 999 cast.
There you go. So, what you're telling me is it's completely real.
It might be. Hold on. Get educated with video games. The Outlook.
Yeah, there's one water coming to that pipe. Oh, wait, we have to put in the water bottle first.
Oh, I figured. I was gonna say, you could probably combine those, right?
Straight up, yeah. I tried to. I think I'm too far ahead with the idea of what we should be doing. Is the idea of this game. Classic False Phoenix Wright problems, you know.
Maybe water bottle to water, and then water bottle to dry ice.
I have to click the water itself. No, it's on a pipe. So let's try. Just try batching it. I forgot how to make it smaller. Then don't you, genius? I've tried that too.
Maybe chop it up.
I tried that too this year. Try the knife with the. Dang it. Combine it with the knife here, but nothing.
No. Okay.
Try the water bottle with the dry ice directly. Won't work. This one. I don't know. There's an order of operations that I don't know.
Yeah.
I could probably save too.
Yeah, saving would probably be a good idea in case we, lose connection.
Yeah. We've got to do that whole Ice 9 bit. Could be missing something, but I don't think I am. Doubt there's anything more in here. Oh no, there's a frozen chicken.
Oh.
Say it again. Say it again. It's really hard. Again. It's really hard.
That's stupid.
Arigato. Something wrong, Jinpei? Your face is so bright red. Nothing, I'm fine. Fine. That hard you can probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe we could use it to break something. Yeah, so yeah, Jinpei's a bit of a scatterbrain when it comes to the horny. Alright, so we combine this and this. Right,
okay. So apparently there have been tests with glycerin to see if they can crystallize it.
Okay.
But they have not been able to successfully do it.
At all.
At all.
Okay. So they don't actually have the ability to crystallize it normally, and the idea it's crystallized is in the game lore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently it's fooled a good number of people that didn't have the ability to or just refused to fact check it.
Got it. There you go.